ṣe ó ní kí n farabalẹ̀ pé òun máa ṣe ó wá ń sọ fún mi pé kí ni mo wò títí ọmọ fi kú mọ́ mi lọ́wọ́ mo ní kó ṣáàjọ iye tó bá máa gbà máa ṣe kí ni máa wà ní gbogbo ọ̀nà a máa wà ó ní pé kò sí wàhálà òun máa gbà ó ṣàbẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ó ṣàgbà ọmọ yẹn ó wá fẹ́ fún ọmọ yẹn ní omi kò sí fẹ́yìn rárá kò sí ṣan rárá tó máa fi fún ọmọ yẹn ó ṣàfi agídí ó fi kì í sí ó yẹ fa agídí kì í sí báyìí kò tó ṣẹ́jú kan rárá apá ọmọ yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wú ni.
When we got to the health center, the matron wondered why we waited so long before we brought the child, and but she assured that she would try her best. She tried to give the boy a drip, an IV, but there were no veins to inject. While she tried her best to do that, she injected the child, and in less than a minute, the boy's hand was swollen where he was injected.
Ìgbà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wú ó yọ abẹ́rẹ́ yẹn kúrò ó wá padà fún ní tọ́níìkì agídí náà la fi ní tọ́níìkì yẹn díẹ̀ ó fi lọ sọ́hùn bí ọkọ ẹ̀ ṣe máa wọlé dé ní 11 alẹ́ ó ṣe dé báyìí ìyẹn lọ́kọ nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn ó ṣe dé báyìí ló ní pé ká gbé ọmọ yẹn jáde ọmọ tó ti kú táwa ń pín pé ká ṣà lọ rí ọmọ yẹn ká lọ rí bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ ó ṣe ní ká gbé lọ ká lọ rí bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ báyìí bí mo ṣe mú gbé kẹ́ni yẹn pé kí ló dé ọlọ́run ó ṣàṣọpọ̀ máa fi kan lọ́wọ́ mi ó ṣe jẹ́ báyìí ló ṣe wá fẹ́ ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ayé mi.
The nurse kept trying to resuscitate the boy to no avail. At 11 p.m., the nurse's husband came back and said we should take him away because he's dead already and he wouldn't want to be responsible. As he said this, I began to cry and I wondered to God why he would do this to me, why he would give me a child and then take the other one from me. And I just started questioning God.
Bí brother mi ṣe gbé ọmọ nìyẹn bá a ṣe gbé ọmọ yẹn brother mi wá sọ fún mi wá bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn gbà ibo la wá fẹ́ gbé ọmọ yẹn lọ báyìí wọ́n ní kí n já lọ sí church mo ní ṣé tàbá gbọ́mọdé church ní kí la fẹ́ lọ fi ṣe ní church ṣe já máa gbé lọ sí ibòmíì wọ́n ṣáà ní kí n ká lọ sí church mo ní ó dà kò sí wàhálà o ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan kò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ọmọ mi o wọ́n ní kò sí wàhálà kí n fi ọkàn mi báyìí ó dà o ti gbọ́.
My brother picked the boy and told me to take him back to the church. I asked him why we should take him back to the church, what would happen at the church if we take him back to the church, that why don't we take him somewhere else. But he assured me that nothing is going to happen, let's just take the boy to the church. So I conceded and went with him to the church.
Bí a ṣe dé church padà ọ̀dà mi wá wọ́n ṣe wọnú ilé wọ́n lọ mú ìwé ìjáde mọ́nà kí ló wà nínú ìwé kí ni mo fẹ́ fi ìwé ṣe àwọn ń sọ fún mi pé ìwé yìí kí n ṣá ti má wọrí mo ní ìwé lásán kí ni ìwé lásán fẹ́ ṣe nínú ayé ọmọ tó ti kú kí ni ìwé lásán fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n ṣá ní kí n fi ibẹ̀ lẹ̀ pé kí n máa wòran mo ṣàbẹ̀ sí ní gbàdúrà.
As we got to the church, my brother went inside to bring a copy of the Healing to the Nations magazine. When he brought the magazine, I asked him what he wanted to do with the magazine or what the magazine would do for me at this time. It assured me and told me not to worry about it, that I should just keep watching and see what is going to happen. I wasn't convinced, but I continued with him.
Wọ́n ṣe mú ìwé yẹn tó mẹ́ta lọ́wọ́ wọn wọ́n wá nù sílẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n ṣàtẹ̀lẹ̀ wọ́n wá gbé ọmọ yẹn wọ́n wá gbé sí lórí wọ́n á ní láti máa sọ pé ṣé ọmọ tó ti kú ṣé ìwé ló wá fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ọmọ jí dìde ni ọmọ tó ti kú ṣé ìwé ló wọ́n ṣàní kí n má wọrí bọ́n ṣe tẹ́ ọmọ yẹn sílẹ̀ wọ́n wá gbé bọ́n ṣe tẹ́ ìwé yẹn sílẹ̀ wọ́n gbé ọmọ yẹn lé wọ́n yẹ gbé ọmọ yẹn lé báyìí àwa fi aṣọ po ọmọ yẹn mọ́lẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ wọ́n wá ń gbàdúrà èmi náà ń gbàdúrà ìgbàgbọ́ tèmi gan kò tí ì jiná débi pé mo wá wò pé ìwé kí ni mo fẹ́ fi ìwé ṣe ṣé ìwé ló fẹ́ mo wá tún wá ń rò lọ́kàn pé kí ìwé yẹn wá jí ọmọ yẹn dìde kí n wò.
My brother has about 3 copies of the magazine with him, And when we got there, he laid the copies of the magazine down on the floor and placed my son on the magazines, covered him with a cloth, and then he was praying, and I was also praying along. But my faith is very, very little. And even at that, I kept thinking in my mind that, let me see what this book wants to do.
ká má fọ̀rọ̀ gùṣà bí láti aago méjìlá ọ̀sán tọmọ mi ti dákú sílẹ̀ báyìí aago kan ọ̀sán ọjọ́ kejì lórí ìwé yẹn ló wà ìgbà tó máa di aago kan àbọ̀ 1:30 bó ṣe di 1:30 báyìí bọ́mọ mi ṣe dìde báyìí ó kàn pè mí.
Tell us what she said.
To cut the long story short, since 12 noon the previous day that my son died, the boy had been on the magazine up until 1:30 p.m. the next day. At 1:30 p.m. the next day, my son suddenly got up and called me.
Are you still here? After 24 hours.
Sir.
After 24 hours. All right, hold on. Let's hear from your brother. Dear brother, you know, I want us to focus on this. You're not going to repeat the whole story she has told us, right? Tell us what you did and why you did what you did and what happened.
So this miracle that happened at church, I used this magazine, but this magazine is not belong to me. His sister Elizabeth Shoyinka gave it to me to read it. So every day, every night, I'm reading it and I'm put it on my bed. I will sleep on top of it and I will take another one and read it. So I just have faith in this man, Dr. Pastor Chris and this magazine, because of I saw the miracle that is already that I've done with this magazine. I just look at all this miracle that you have done here. So that thing happened last year, September 15. So as that happened, my sister come to church on that Sunday. He told me that my baby, you have problem. What I said, what happened? I said, don't worry, God will solve the problem. So we continue doing service in our church. So as we are doing the service, the woman, I see that the woman did not concentrate with the program. I'm not look at that place again. I'm just doing what I'm doing, continue. So after closing hour in the church, I see that I told my sister that I'm going to sleep because I want to rest small. So suddenly I just see that one of my child came to me, going to inside my room and called me that my daddy come, Mom Shegun is calling you. I said, what happened? Okay, I'm coming. I just quickly wake up and coming outside. So as I just getting outside from that room, I see this woman, Yajagun, she just begin to crying. I said, what happened to you? Why are you crying like this? Are you not have faith again? He said, Daddy, this is not fatal. This is not fatal. I said, no problem. What happened? I just see the baby. He said, come and look my baby. I see the baby that has gone. It's not breathing well. So I just carry the baby and I don't know what to do again, but I have faith in my mind that
you went with her to the clinic.
Just to the hospital.
Okay, then tell us.
Baby, go hospital. I said, follow me. So as I'm carrying the baby, there's one woman, my wife, go buy milk. She's inside the congregation there. She get to the bag, get the milk and buff it up, but put it in that boy mouth. I said, what happened to you? Yeah, this boy, you are not doing like this before. Okay. As we are doing that thing, I carry the baby, go to reach the hospital. The woman collect the baby from her hands and he said, what are you looking this time around? Look at this baby. This baby is already died, but I will try my best. I said, I have it. Do your best and leave the rest. So Her husband is not around. He getting to somewhere for the money. So I said, maybe if he come back, if he came back that time, if he bring money, if he came with the money. So as he came back, he did not have anything in his hand. I say, madam, continue your work. Don't worry, I will give you money. Even me, I don't have money. There's nothing for me to eat that day. So I just look that woman, just find the vein from that body, from that baby. Just find the vein. You did not see the vein. Just put the needle into the head of that baby. You don't see anything. The hand is beginning to move, begin to big. So he removed the needle. Okay. I said, what next to do now? That time is going to 9-10 o'clock. So the baby is still there on the bed. I just sit down with them and with everybody, with my wife. So as the woman of that chemist, as her husband came, he said, what happened? Look at the boy. He said, this boy is already gone. Go and bury this boy. If this boy die in this hospital, people will say his wife killed that baby. I said, I told him that do not think something like that is not good. So he told me that to carry the baby. I was carrying
the baby away.
I carried the baby, get back to church again, and put the baby on the floor in front of the altar. We are using small shop as church. So she's crying. People are beginning to come. You know, when something evil happen in the area or vicinity, someone is living. So people will begin to come. What
did you do?
So I just go inside. Said, my wife, this is what happened to that baby. My wife told me that Shebi Sister Elizabeth Soyinka give you this magazine. I said yes. And you believe in it now and you reading it. I said yes. He said, go and take it. And I also have the faith in this magazine already. So as I just enter my room, I just take the form inside the magazine. So I enter church. This woman said, this magazine, you cannot do anything. It's ordinary book. She didn't believe in this magazine. All those things. He just said it. I said, stop saying that. He said, if my baby died, this woman, she was challenging God. That is that. God, if you kill this baby, I will not serve you again. No. I said, stop saying that. God will not destroy something. So I just lie down the magazine like this and put another one, and I just put another one again. So the last one that I just put the head of that baby on top of the magazine.
And then what happened?
So that one is going to 3 o'clock in the midnight, 4 o'clock in the midnight. The boy did not wake up. I just look. I'm expecting the husband, his daddy, to come. I didn't see his daddy, so I can say no problem. Suddenly, like 12 o'clock, I saw like 10 o'clock, I see his daddy came back that time, said, what happened now? What can we do? I said, where is the money that you brought come? So he said, no money. I said, me, I don't have money now. Why are you doing like this? Okay. Like we sit down, everybody we sit down together in the church there. We are just looking at the boy. Suddenly, like 1:30, I see the boy, he just wake up by himself. Begin to say, my mom. He begin to shout that, my mom.
After 24 hours.
After 24 hours. Sir, not only that this woman was backing the baby for the 2 years. He did not walk at all.
Wait, hold on.
For 2 years.
Okay.
So I was called Sister Elizabeth when that thing was happening. I called her. I was explaining everything to her. So she says no problem. So we came here last year. That Ikeja.
After she was raised from the dead.
We came to this branch, that the one that is in the Ikeja there. We came to that place. So after getting back home, they give us another this magazine. So the woman was telling us that.
Okay, let her tell us. Okay, tell us that part.
Mọ́mí Ṣẹ́gun, ẹ sọ fún wa nípa bí Ṣẹ́gun ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní rìn.
ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní rìn mo pọ̀n fún ọdún méjì kò rìn ìgbà tí mo fi gbé tí ó fi síìkì yẹn kò tí ì rìn rárá bẹ́ẹ̀ ti dẹ̀yìn tí mo gbé wá síbí tí mo padà délé ọjọ́ tí mo dẹ̀ gbé wá yẹn mọ́mì yẹn ní láti máa sọ fún mi pé tó bá ti jí láàárọ̀ kí máa fi ìwé yìí kí máa fi gbá lẹ́sẹ̀ báyìí pé kí máa sọ pé lórúkọ Jésù pé kó rìn bí ó ṣe di bí mo ṣe ń ṣe é ní bó bá ti dàárọ̀ báyìí màá mú ìwé yẹn màá fi gbá lẹ́sẹ̀